Hey guys, welcome back to the print room. Quick tip Tuesday right here. So I've been seeing some people online, some people asking questions like, oh, I'm having some issues. When I do a clean, it's not cleaning up well, or I got a little bit of air by the print head. One good thing to check is your rubber cap assembly right here. These do start to clog up over time. You can see this one here is bad. This is a machine that I'm kind of like rebuilding, refurbishing up. So you can see here that there's all this white ink still kind of pulled in this rubber cap, where you should just be seeing the filter, right? Now, if the filter's a little bit white, that is fine, but this white ink is not draining through. The other thing that happens is if this gets clogged up and it's not draining through, it can start to overflow the sides, and then it will go below here, which is not necessarily bad, but we have a spring back there that allows this rubber cap to go from left to right. If the ink starts overflowing and goes here, it has nowhere to drain, and then it'll sit there, and then it'll start to, clearly dry and harden up, and then it'll cause that spring to get locked in. Then your rubber cap assembly won't move, so then your print head won't sit directly on it. See how everything is just going to more and more and more in problems? So one thing to look, if you are having some printing issues, or you can't do cleanings, the cleanings aren't working, or just some air, check your rubber cap assembly, right? You get them from Brother, they come to you like this with the little piece for the exhaust ports. So it's very simple. You just go to one corner, you lift it up, and it comes out. And the whole thing comes out, all right? And then there's a little metal piece that's below it, and if it's really bad, that metal piece could be stuck. This one is not as bad. So we got it out. This is just on the bottom. It's on the bottom of the new one. But if the ink was there for a long time and got really, really dried and hard, that kind of gets stuck to the bottom. So you take this rubber cap assembly out. You got to put it together a little bit. It gives you instructions, okay? Gives you instructions. But I will just show you, okay? You first put in the filter, okay? One side of the filter has a little cutout. Doesn't matter which side you put that on, because there's a hole on each side, okay? There's a hole on each side. We put that in. We then take the plastic, okay? Now you want it so that the lip is down, right? So it's like you putting like the cap on something. You don't want it where the lip is facing up, okay? So we do it so cap's down. It's pressed on, right? Nice and flat. Now, the spot that has the little cutout, this is where it's important. The spot that has the little cutout goes to the top side, because that is where the drainage on the maintenance tank, okay? So the little cutout goes to the top side. There is a little rectangle hole. We're not going to be able to show you, but on the top, there's a tiny little rectangle hole in the plastic part, and you just make sure that that is not clogged either. If you can see it, it's right there, but make sure that that is not filled with ink, okay? Then we take this and we stick it right over the holes, and it just pops right in. Brother did a great job with designing that. Now, because we get it, we change out the exhaust port rubber cap too, because it comes with it. And why not just change everything at the same time? So use the corner, we lift that up. Now, there's a little bit of white in there, so we normally will clean it out. We get our cleaning stick and we clean it out with cleaning solution. But I'm just gonna show you real quick how this goes in. You have a short knob and a longer knob, okay? And then when you go here, the longer knob goes towards the back, goes towards the top, and the short one down here, and that's how it'll fit. And then you kind of just, you put this in. This part here could take you a little bit of time, because sometimes it doesn't want to like go in gently, but I get some like non-pointed tweezers, and you kind of push down on a side. I don't want to spend too much time doing it, but there we go. I got most of it in already, and just got this last little corner that doesn't want to pop in. But yeah, you make sure each spot. There we go, I got it. So, and then you kind of look and you can see if those knobs are popping out the side, and then you know that that is fully in, okay? So that is how you change your rubber cap assembly. So if you are having some printing issues, check that, see if it's clogged up. And it's always good when you do kind of like a weekly or monthly maintenance, you can always put a couple drops of cleaning solution in there right before you're gonna run a clean, and it kind of pulls it through to help clean it. We know the GTX also runs some cleaning solution in there, but it's just a little bit extra. I'm old school when machines didn't do this. So there you go. That's how you change your rubber cap assembly. Have a great one.